Geoff.
Yes.
In the market right now, there are a lot of statistical software and packages, and one of them is actually R. Can you tell us more about R?
Sure. Yes, I'd be glad to. There are a number of statistical packages in the market, and they're all very good. R has some very unique, distinctive features that set it apart from the other packages. And I don't mean in terms of what it can do, but I like to call it the general model by which R is produced and pushed out to the population. Do you want me to describe this a little bit for you?
Sure.
Yes. Well, R is it's open source. Everyone knows that, and of course that means that you can acquire it at no cost whatsoever. But that really is not the distinctive feature. My belief is that the distinctive feature is that it's possible for anyone who has the expertise and who has deep knowledge in some narrow domain to write additional functions to expand the scope of functionality that already exists in R. And what this does, because experts, I would call them layman experts, I suppose, can add their own contribution to R in the form of unique functions that only a certain niche of people would use, it draws in more people very quickly. And those people, in turn, also often will add additional packages that expand the functionality. And so it's a mushrooming effect. The number of packages and the functionality has just exploded in recent years.
So especially in the field of information systems, in our journal IMDS, there are a lot of people submitting papers using using different tools at the moment, like PLS, and also there's an increase in attention of people using R.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any particular reason why R is popular in areas like information systems?
That's really a good question, and I haven't thought about that a lot, but R, of course, I like to call it a three-legged stool. People think of R as being a statistical programming language, but in fact, it has three very strong abilities. There's the statistical programming for sure. It came from the S language, that's what it did. It was a statistical programming language. But it's also very good at just data analysis and data management and data mining with or without the quantitative algorithms, just data,
right.
Yes, in general. And the third leg, as I would say, is graphics, graphic capabilities. It's wonderful. It has just the base graphics are superb, but you also have specialized graphical packages like Lattice for multivariate graphics, ggplot for these very elegant, fancy, publishable plots. You have RGL for 3D graphics, things you can rotate around in space, even though they're on a flat computer screen. You have iGraph for interactive graphics. So you have these three legs, graphics, data, and statistical analysis, but then perhaps underneath that there's this foundation of programming. And I believe that is why in information systems you can develop your own applications, and so it lends itself to that.
So for people who are quite new to R and they don't have a lot of programming background, where can they learn more about R?
Well, there's good news there. Actually, there's a lot of free internet-based information, videos, tutorials, even whole classes that you can access using Bing or Google search R. There are so many sites that are out there that offer some semblance of free training that I wouldn't know where to begin. And of course, I have my own online school, the Georgia R School, that has dozens and dozens of individual asynchronous type video-based courses with exercises and materials. And I teach live too, and anyone who enrolls in my school can attend the live courses if they want to. So that's another source, but there's plenty of resources.
Okay, so thank you, Geoff, for your time.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.